Hey, good afternoon or good morning, whatever time it is where you are. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Marlene, and I also have Facebook. It's Marley Grace Creations. So anyway, tonight or today, I keep saying tonight, it could be morning where you are. Anyway, we are going to make this adorable pumpkin wooden thing. And to save some time, you guys, I've already taken this, it was just a $3 plaque from Dollar General. I don't know what it had on it. I scraped all that off and painted it. And to save some time, I just went ahead and painted the whole thing navy blue. So that's what we're going to start with, is a navy blue space. And we're also going to use these napkins. You can use any kind of napkin, any kind of magazine, picture, you can use a transfer, you can use fabric, you can paint it, and you can do whatever you want to with this. But tonight, I'm going to use this napkin. So we're going to start with, let me set this aside over here out of my way. And we're going to start with these 3 ovals. You can get a pack of these at Hobby Lobby pretty cheap. So we're going to use 3 of these. And what I'm going to do is put some Mod Podge on these. And I'm just going to put these side by side. And I'm going to do them one at a time. I don't want it to start drying out, because then the napkin doesn't stick well. It wants to bow up and all that stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and get Mod Podge on one at a time. So let's just get it on this one. Okay, and we're going to, let me lay that down where I can get to it. We're just going to tear out a portion of the napkin. I should have cut it in squares, but in this case, what we're going to do is just kind of take the biggest part, the biggest portion, and I wouldn't use the same exact pattern. You can, it doesn't matter. I'm going to lay it kind of where I think I want to eyeball that, and I'll just want to press it down good. Now I'm going to use a piece of saran wrap just to push that down, get all the wrinkles out. I love to use saran wrap on decoupage. It makes it relatively smooth, sometimes real smooth. Sometimes you have a few wrinkles. I never care about that. So I'm going to set this one aside. Let me lay it right there. And then we're going to do number 2. And you can put your Mod Podge in a tray and, you know, do it however you want to. This is such little Mod Podge. I'll just go ahead and brush it on here. So I hope everybody's had an awesome day. It has been a beautiful day here today. Okay, let's just get it down. Let's get another portion of this napkin. I'm just going to tear a piece. And I'm going to try not to get exactly the same like I said before. Let's get it going that way. That works. That works. It's down. It's good. And I just love the blue and white. You can use any color you want, anything you want. You can paint these things orange and have yourself an orange pumpkin if you want to do that. I want this napkin all the way to the edges. So I see a big old bubble right there. Just push that out all the way to the edges. Let me lay it over here to dry and do one more. So let's get Mod Podge on this one. This is such a simple craft, you guys. And you'll see in just a little bit how fast it was. And I'm just doing this in real time because I want you to see exactly what you have to do each step. And so you don't miss any of it at all. Okay, let me get another piece of the napkin. You see it tore, it's okay because it's only going to cover a portion. Let's get that one right there. And let's get it down. Excuse me. And I'm not sliding. You can rub over it, but sometimes you tear your napkin that way. And if it feels like your saran wrap sticking to it, open up your saran wrap and get yourself a clean part like this put that sticky part underneath there and just keep going. If you feel like it's too sticky, you might have to get yourself a new piece of saran wrap. But I just throw it aside and I'll use it again later. Okay, I'm going to put these right here and dry them. They don't have to be completely dry, but don't try to sand the edges off of a piece of wood or anything after you've decoupaged the napkins on, especially napkins, because you'll rip the edges and you want it really smooth. So you can see I'm not going to be drying these, but just a minute, less than a minute. That's probably all it needs right there. I do not need any more Mod Podge. So let's just put that away. Now I'm going to take my little gator sander. You can use a fingernail file. You can use a gator sander. You can use a piece of sandpaper. You know, anything to get these edges off. And y'all, this is my most favorite part. I love taking these edges off. It's such a clean, crisp line when you get that done. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that thing. Okay, we have 2 more to go. Okay, we have this one with a clean edge. See how fast that goes? Now this one is different than the other one, and that's kind of what I want it to do. And then I'm going to choose the 2 I want on the sides and the one I want on top when I'm all done, and I look at all 3 of them together. And y'all, this is a pumpkin, a type of a pumpkin. Even though it's blue and white, it is a pumpkin. Okay, edges are off. So now I have these 3. I have these 3. So now I've got to decide, what do I want on top? What do I want on the sides? For some odd reason, I don't know. Let's see here. I want this one on top. So let's put those side by side. Has a little more white, I think. I don't think it matters. I think every time I move one, they're all just beautiful. So now I'm going to put these on this navy blue surface. And I've already painted this. This was brown. And I'm going to put those really close together. I'm going to try and get them about the same across. Hold on, I'm looking for a ruler, you guys. I'm going to try and get this about the same across. It's about 1.5 inches. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, that looks good. So about right there, I think will work. So I have my hot glue. Let's get this one down. Get as straight as you can. And this one's going to go right beside that one. Okay. Almost touching. You can touch them. It doesn't matter if you touch them or not. Just try and get them even. There we go. There we go. Those 2 are down. This one's going to go on top. Get some hot glue on this one. Let's put this one. I want this one down just a little bit more than the middle ones. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the biggest part of our pumpkin. See, isn't that gorgeous? Now we're going to have some stuff on this that's going to look glossy in a little bit. I took a fingernail file and, well, it's actually like an emery board, the thing they use when you get your nails done. It's kind of puffy. And I just cut it and painted it, and that's going to be my pumpkin stem. I just could not think of anything I wanted there for a pumpkin stem. This will fit right under there. Okay. Now, okay, there was step 2. There's just a dark brown stem for the pumpkin. Okay, now I have some greenery here. You can use flowers, you can use greenery, you can use whatever you want to. I'm just going to put some here on the sides. I'll put that right there. For some reason, it is not wanting to stick. I think it will. You know, plastic and hot glue, it just melts until it starts cooling. So that's always a problem. Okay, I just want to put that there. And then I've got 2 more pieces. I'm just going to kind of make these go out a little further here. Let's see, do I want it under there? I think I do. Yes, I do. I like the way that looks. Okay, let's put, and this is 2 pieces of fern-like plastic that I've pulled off of something. You know, I never throw my scraps, my flower scraps and stuff away. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that's what we have so far. Okay, now let me move that aside. I'm going to take my Bodabra and I am going to get some raffia and a little bit of this brown twine rope stuff I have here, if I can get it undone. Yeah, and I love to incorporate these little strings and some of that. Let me find my scissors. Okay, now I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to make a kind of a raffia bow. I'm going to trim it a lot, I'm sure. I'm sure I will. Let me put this way. Now let me add some of these. It's probably going to be way too much for what I need, but that's okay. We can always trim it. Can't make it bigger, but you can always trim it. So let's get a little more of this. And if y'all don't have a Bodabra, oh my goodness, I cannot make a bow. I'm not the best at it anyway, but I cannot make a bow without a Bodabra. And it was kind of a joke in my private group because I just could not make a bow, and a friend found one at a thrift store and mailed it to me as a gift, and it is the best gift ever. So if you know somebody who struggles with making bows, that might be a nice Christmas gift, or, you know, you might want to gift yourself. Let me put this aside, trim this thing up. It's way too long here, but okay, and that still might be. All right, let's get this back, and let's put a bow there. It's still a little big. Let me pull it down just a little. There, that looks better. I want to put that there. And that bow is ready. So before we do that though, I am going to get some of this. It's called diamond glaze. You can use, you know, you can use triple thick. You can use diamond glaze. You can use a lot of glossy. You can even use glossy Mod Podge to do this. This is just really, really glossy. So let me just get some of this on there. I want this to look kind of a ceramic-y look. Like it's more glass, you know. So I'm just getting it on there. And I should have done it before, you know, I did the green, but that's okay. We can work around that. It's not going to show if it gets on there. It's going to dry clear anyway. Let's get a little bit over here. Okay. That's going to be pretty, pretty, pretty when it is dry. Let me get that little bit off of that wood. I don't want that shiny on there. Okay, let me give that a quick dry and get it started drying anyway. I hope you guys are loving this project while I'm drying this. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love for you to. I do all kinds of different crafts, DIYs on thrift things I find. I make molds. What else? Of course, decoupage all the time, all kinds of stuff. We have so much fun. And make sure that you hit that bell, ring that bell, and subscribe. And tonight, you guys, I'm in here with a group called TakeFive. If you have not joined that group, it is an incredible group. So, all right, let's get this down. Let's just put some hot glue right there. And this event is Crafter's Choice today, whenever this is. I keep saying tonight. Sorry, y'all. It is tonight. Here's why I keep doing that. But anyway, it's Crafter's Choice. So we did not have a theme. We could do whatever we wanted. And I have been dying to do this, so I want to do it with you guys. So let's just get that on there. Let it sit just a minute to set. Okay, and while that's setting, I hope that stays down. I am going to set it aside, and we're going to make a cord, a hanger for that. I'm just going to put a few beads on here. Let's get a piece of Scotch tape. Y'all, this is how, you know, when we used to do stuff, it kind of reminds me of making a shoestring. I just get a little piece of tape. And I'm sure everybody knows this trick. But if not, if you have a hard time stringing your beads. And I have a threader. Couldn't find it a minute ago. I will, though. But anyway, it keeps that from fraying and makes it sharp like a needle. And then you can just put your beads on there. It's just easy as pie. I'm going to put 3 on for each side. So I'm just going to do 3 there. I hope I got 6 out. Let's see. I know I have one more. There it is. There it is. Everything hides when you're doing a live. Did y'all know that? Okay. Do this and this. And I'm going to set this aside. This is going to be my hanger in just a minute. So this should be set. And you can see how shiny that is. See how it looks ceramic. Can you see it? I hope so. It will get shiny. Okay, what I'm going to do is take this and put it over here and this over here. I don't want it too long, so I'm just going to kind of set it there and set it there. And I'm not going to do anything of those beads right now. I am going to turn this over, you guys. Hold your ears. Hold your ears, because I am going to staple this. It is just the best way for it to stay on. It really is. Just put one right there. And if you don't have a staple gun, it's okay. You don't, or yeah. Staple thing. Okay, let's go ahead and make that a little longer. That looks good to me. I think it's fine right there. Okay. Are your eardrums busted? Oh, sorry. I just know that it's so much better to put it on like that, so it'll stay than glue and hot glue. And hot glue is such a mess, and it's so ugly. I kind of like that on the sides like that. And it stays pretty good if you'd like to pull them up, you know, and have it like that when you hang it. So, there you go. Okay, y'all. Thank you for joining me. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining TakeFive. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.